Well, folks, you know, here at the channel, we've done a lot of fixed blade reviews and not as many folder reviews for this year, 2015, which I realized as I began to film this video, best folders of 2015, I realized, wow, we haven't really done a lot. So I just want to throw it out here and say this first off before anything else. I want to do a lot more folders in 2016. So that's my goal. You know, I love doing fixed blades, but folders, you know, you can carry on you on a more regular basis, and there's so many out there. So I'm committing to say that I'm going to do a lot more folders in 2015, because as I filmed this video, I realized there were only a few new ones over last year's video. You guys will see some new ones, some new folders that have made it into the best of 2015 pocket knife video that you're about to watch here, but nowhere near as many as in our fixed blade video that we have done. And I'll have a link in the description below to the best of fixed blades 2015 as well, so that you can kind of get an idea for that. But with that being said, let's go and hop to it and check out the best folders of 2015.
All right, folks, so I decided to change things up a little bit after that intro. And after having done the best fixed blades of 2015, I realized really it was like the best fixed blades that I have. And so I want to keep this consistent as much as possible with just the knives that we've reviewed for that year. So these folders that we're about to look at are the best folders of 2015 that I reviewed. I'm not going to roll in any knives that I've reviewed from previous years. You can go ahead and check out the channel and check out those best of 2014 is when we started this, so there's a video on that. You know, next year I'll do the best of 2016. It'll just be the folders of 2016. So in this is a very small, shorter video than what you just saw in the best of 2015 fixed blades, because I want to slim it down and really just show you the best of that year. So these are the knives that I believe are the top dogs for folders for 2015 that we have reviewed. I'm going to start out with the Kershaws here. First off is the Skyline. You guys can't beat a Skyline. Just a fantastic, fantastic blade. 3 different versions right now that they make. They make the basic Sandvik version. Now I think you can also get that with a bead blasted, or excuse me, not just bead blasted, but a black river wash. And then they have an S30V version, and then they do limited runs of this Damascus steel that you see here. Very cool, really like it a lot. I picked this up last spring, so 2015 spring, and got it like for 50, 60 bucks, very reasonable. Really cool, you know, you got those really cool Damascus waves in there, and the Skyline is just a fantastic blade, regardless of the model that you purchase. It's lightweight, great 3-inch blade, just gets the job done, very fast, high quality, USA made, and just really is a fantastic blade. And really what sets it apart from a lot of other these lightweight small blades is that it's got huge handle with huge amount of real estate. So that's a big, huge plus. The one thing that you got to know, if you're going to rock this tip up, which is what I carry and how I carry, you got to get an aftermarket pocket clip. These pocket clips you can pick up on eBay for about 15 to 20 bucks. They're titanium pocket clips. They make them in different colors, different sizes, different shapes, because the stock one is just so high, so you have like over an inch sticking out of your pocket. It's really obnoxious. I kind of hate it. So that is my one complaint, and one hopeful critique for 2016 is if Kershaw came out with a deep ride pocket clip version of the Skyline. That would be fantastic. But just great stuff. And the Damascus steel as well, just to note, is not like a super steel by any means. The S30V version will definitely hold a better edge, but the Damascus just looks cool. It's more of a limited run and holds its edge about the same, maybe a little bit better than the Sandvik that you're going to get with just the basic model. So that's that. Then as we jump across to the other side here, we have the Kershaw Link. Now, I was really just digging this blade this year. I mean, I've just really enjoyed EDCing it a lot. There are 2 different models. You can either get the aluminum handled model that you see here, or you can also get kind of a polymer plastic, you know, glass reinforced nylon version. I like this one better because it stands out a little bit more, and it just seemed to be a little bit slimmer and fit in my pocket a little bit better. I just liked it more, it just connected with me more, even though it's a little bit heavier and isn't as high a traction as the glass reinforced nylon version. This one is speed safe open assist, and right under 5 ounces. I think it's like 4.5 ounces, and basically is a cheap zero tolerance. There's a zero tolerance model that's very similar to this. That's like $200, and this guy is going to run you about 40 bucks, USA made, 420 high carbon. And that's another thing that I really enjoyed as well this year, is that Kershaw brought some budget blades back to the U.S. You know, they make a bunch of Chinese knives that aren't bad for Chinese knives, around 20, 25 bucks. But I'm willing to pay, you know, 30, 35, even $40 for a budget USA made folder. And I'm just really glad to see that USA made, and that they're coming back and doing some of their budget folders in the US. I really hope to see that in 2016. Kershaw doing some more great designs. So basically, again, really cool knife, and you're basically getting a $40 zero tolerance just with not quite as good a quality steel. I mean, that's basically it. So those are the Kershaw's best of 2015. Now, as we cruise along here, early in the year, we did this Gecko 1500 from Steelwell. And Steelwell came onto the scene in 2015, just blades slashing, and just really came in on the scene for a brand new company with some very good designs that really knocked it out of the park throughout this year. And one of them was this folder. I mean, this thing is just awesome. Great blade shape, Italian-made N690 steel, micarta handle scales, great tip-up pocket clip, left or right, great thumb studs, the lockback design, just really elegant, slim, sexy. It is a little bit heavy. This is a 4-inch knife and blade, and then the knife itself I think is like 6 ounces, so it is beefy. You know, it's got steel liners that are not milled out or anything, and micarta. But I mean, a lot of you I know like beefy handles, and this is definitely a great outdoor folder for those of you out in the wilderness, out in the woods. Just really feels good in the hand. You can see that micarta has seen a lot of love. And it's just awesome, and I'm really excited because I know Steelwell is going to be doing a 3.5-inch EDC-able version that's going to be more right around like the 4.5 ounce range, which I am super pumped about. This is definitely more of like a bigger folder for the outdoors, in my opinion. The 3.5-inch version that they're going to be releasing in 2016, I believe, I have no doubt is going to probably be on the table for 2016 best of, because I love this 4-inch model with the Gecko 1500. It's just awesome. Steelwell did a great job, and I think this was like runner-up for best folder of the year or something like that. So I mean, fantastic, you know, at Blade Show or something like that. So just awesome, awesome knife. Love it. Now, Cold Steel. Cold Steel makes some premium folders with their new US Carpenter steel they're using, and they're still sticking with some of their AUS 8 folders. And this year, they came out with the Finn Wolf folder. I took this up on a backpacking trip as well as carrying it on a regular basis when I'm on the trail, when I'm hiking, backpacking, camping. This is not, in my opinion, an EDC knife. In my opinion, this is a woodcraft knife, great for outdoors use. Isn't really set up for EDC use because of the 0-degree Scandi grind that it's right. That is a full Scandi grind, no secondary bevel down here near the edge. This is a 0-degree grind, AUS 8 steel, 3.5 inches, and very doable handle. Feels great in the hand, no complaints, no hot spots. I can hold it any direction. Really, it's because of the very high ride in the pocket as well as that grind that make it not really an EDC knife in my opinion. But very strong lockback triad design. I think I picked this guy up for like 35 bucks. Great screaming deal, 90-degree spine so you can throw sparks off of it. And this edge is ridiculous out in the woods, guys. I mean, just cuts through any type of rope or wood like none other. Feather stick making, notching, you know, even delimbing small branches. I mean, it's just wicked in how it performs. Now, I know when they first came out, I think they had some heat treatment problems on the AUS 8 that they were doing for some reason. A lot of people had some chipping and rolling, but I believe that they've cleared all that up and, you know, gotten rid of those and fixed that issue. So if you've heard some horror stories, I believe that was right at production when they first came out. This thing, I have just used and abused. I even batoned it if you watch the full review on this thing. And all these have full reviews that you can go and check out at the Gideon's Tactical homepage. But I batoned with this thing, and I still have no chips, rolls, or dings. Now, I do not recommend that. That's not what you should be doing with your folder. I was just showing you what its capabilities are and the strength of the lockback triad design. But yeah, great, great blade. Love that. Great woods folder, and basically eliminates the need for any of my Moras or small, you know, neck knives. This thing is strong enough and capable enough out in the woods. Now, the Spyderco Mannix 2, not lightweight, but the regular G10 version. This is the S30V version. And this is G10 handle scales with black blade. Now this I picked up after having originally purchased my first Mannix 2, which was the Mannix 2 lightweight over here. That was in the best of, I think, 2014. And so after having loved this so much, I got the G10 model just because, you know, just different flavor. You know, it's a little bit heavier by about 1.5 ounces. The G10 is warmer to the touch than the lightweight. but the S30V will hold an edge longer, but it takes longer to put an edge on it, so it's a, it's a trade-off. I don't really like this pocket clip as much as on the lightweight, but definitely a good, great feeling knife and just very solid. And as you know, if you've been watching the channel, the Mannixes, plural, are my two favorite folders of all time, so that's why I left that guy up at the top. I still like the lightweight just a little bit more, just connects with me, and now they make an even better steel, the S110V, I believe, you can get the lightweight in. But the G10 model is a great one, and I picked that up early this year and EDC it on a pretty regular basis, not as much as the lightweight, but I do EDC it, and it is a great folder. So guys, that's it. That's what I got for you today. Very slim pickings, but I did that on purpose, not only to push myself for folder reviews in 2016, more of them, but also just to kind of show you these are just the best ones that came out this year and that we reviewed this year here at the channel.
Well, folks, there you have it. Hope this video has helped you out with your purchasing decisions and shown you what has really stuck with me that I love using. And hopefully in 2016, when we do this video at the end of the year, next year, you'll see a lot more folders because we'll have reviewed a lot more folders. So with that being said, thank you so much, as always, for checking out the channel. Please check us out on all the relevant social media. Links are in the description below. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. And as always, remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.